What's up, world? It's your boy DJ47. Thanks for tuning in to our YouTube page. If you like what you see, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to us as we hit you with new videos every week. 1.
You're now listening to the sounds of KDPG Radio. Keep the party going.
And it's another episode of that One Shot Deal podcast.
I'm currently Miss Latina.
I know this is a really challenging time. I do want to say there's two sides of it.
Music don't lie. If it hits your heart and you start moving, why find it gets a good time?
It has an impact in my life. The more you open up, the more you inspire people.
Let's say you get trapped in a desert island, right? Which 3 albums are you taking with you? Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy DJ47, alongside SeaDev in the building. And again, once again, it's another episode of that One Shot Deal podcast. And today, I said we got a special guest in the building. This is a man that I've known for quite a very, very, very long time. Yo, SeaDev, can I take this intro?
It's all you, baby.
You know, I know him for, let's say, about 15 years now. I've seen him from the bottom to where he's at right now. And my God, if you can see the view,
we damn sure ain't at the bottom.
You know what I'm saying? Started from the bottom, now we here.
Yeah.
Started from Country Walk, right?
Down south.
Down south to here, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for my brother, the one and only Shifta.
Timeless.
Yeah, we gonna get into the timeless. Don't get it right. I just want to do a quick intro so we can just get this party started. You know what I'm saying? We got timeless. We got Fras Crew. We got a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying? You know. So how you been doing this whole Corona thing, man?
Man, I'm not gonna lie, brother. It was actually in the beginning a little frustrating. Y'all gotta pardon me. My voice a little hoarse. You know what I'm saying?
Why is that? Cause you been grinding.
That boy been in the lab.
Yeah. Rehearsal, getting ready. You know, everybody's starting to open back up. Thank God for that. But I got a lot of time to really just reflect and kind of like stay inside and brainstorm and strategize on a lot of things. You know, a lot of times when stuff is happening and going fast, you're busy, you so occupied on a plane, touring, traveling, recording, you know what I'm saying, personal family, you don't really get time to like sit down and like kind of like see what's going on. You know what I mean? What you doing right, what you doing wrong, what you gotta like work on, what's working for you. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of honestly, I kind of enjoyed the little stay in the house coronavirus for a few months, you know. But I'm ready to get back out now. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, let me ask you something. I mean, I don't know what level you're at as we can speak, but this is something I try to ask a lot of artists is the fact that how does someone who's almost there and they get stopped by this whole coronavirus, right? How do they stay creative during these times? Like, how can they get people still involved and interested in their music? You know, if they not know Jay-Z or they don't know Beyonce, how can they be creative during these times?
I mean, honestly, nowadays everything's so viral. You know what I mean? Like, it isn't back when we was, like you said, you know, on the corner, you giving out mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? You certain clubs, certain events, passing out flyers, putting up posters and stuff to kind of get your name and your recognition and your street buzz up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now I could shoot a video in my living room. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
put it on YouTube and go viral as fuck.
I mean, a lot of people can shoot a video in your living room, in your balcony. You're just in the window alone.
There are videos being shot in these premises right now,
right this second.
If I go next door, the door over,
absolutely,
all type of videos being shot.
All types, right?
Go there.
Not just music videos.
Don't even go there for a second. Slow it down.
Not even music videos, right?
Slow it down.
Big facts.
Oh, like he like getting the inside.
So hold on, let's just give like where are we right now? What part am I looking at? What part of Miami am I looking at right now?
Right now we looking at the whole fucking Miami. Honestly, we in Brickell, 70 floors up. You know what I'm saying? We looking at the SLS sign right across from us, right there.
That shit's looking beautiful, boy.
To the far right, you know what I'm saying? You got South Beach, you got the bridge and all that. You know what I mean? You go a little bit further in the middle part over there. I think you got like Miramar. You got North Miami. Cut over to the left a little bit, you got Miami Airport right there, the land strip. And of course, you go a little further to the left, you got where we from. We from down south, you know what I'm saying? Kendall, Goose, Richmond Heights, Country Walk, all that shit. Doral, all them. You know
Shout out down south, baby.
That's really where we from.
Heavy shout out down south.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
But that's what's up, man. You got your little piece in the sky. I like this. It's beautiful. Toast to you, my brother.
You got that George Jefferson, aka Fat Joe, all the way up.
God is good, man.
So Shifta, your name Shifta. How you came up with that name?
Man, it's crazy, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you. When I was first coming out as an artist, I used to always think like, damn, everything was like, you had Elephant Man, Beanie Man, Bounty Killer. You had all these, you know what I'm saying? These artists that I grew up on, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I wanted to be something man, you know what I'm saying? And like, I don't know, one day my homegirl was just like, yo, like, your name is cool, like, Shifta, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so that was your name before you was...
Nah, that's my real name.
That's your real name?
That's my real... And
government.
I swear. And listen,
raw.
The crazy part is, I promise you, like...
Your mom knew what she was doing.
Nobody believes me. Like, every time I meet some... And girl, I know a shorty for like 2 years. Me and her kicking and shit. Be like, I don't know your real name. I'm like, you do know my fucking real name. My fucking name is Shifta, you know what I'm saying? So, but shout out my pops. You know, my pops is Ethiopian. So I'm half Ethiopian. Half Jamaican, and Shifta is a very powerful name in Ethiopia. It actually means rebel.
And what does that mean?
Rebel?
Means rebel?
It's rebel. It's a big rebel movement that happened, some time back. So the definition is kind of tricky because, to some people Shifters are bad, and to, I guess, the people
whoever you're rebelling against.
Exactly. So, my uncle was actually a Shifter. So after 20, 30 years of war, they overpowered the government, and he actually became, part of the government over there. So my dad named me after his brother, who was a Shifter.
Nice.
So
and you kind of, took the words out of my mouth when I said, let's start from the beginning. Let's go back to, I was born by the river.
For real.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. We gonna talk about the music, because this is why we're here. One of the reasons why we're here.
Absolutely.
Now, it started before you. Am I right or wrong?
What started before?
The music.
Yeah. Shout out my pops. I was on tour at like 3 years old. My dad he founded Lady Saw, first person to ever record a sound. Shout out, Reggie Stepper, General Degree, Buccaneer, a lot of old school legends. My dad actually produced and was found a lot of those legendary artists in the game. So like, I remember being like 4 years old on tour. They're like giving me the microphone, like, yo, just go out there and bring so-and-so on stage. I'm fucking in Europe in front of 30,000 people, like, coming to the stage, General Degree, you know what I'm saying?
They had you hosting the show?
Hey, listen, man.
Hey,
I was the bag man. Hey, hold this bag, little kid. Go out there and introduce yourself. Yo, go get so-and-so a drink. Yo, pass that blunt. I'm like 5 years old, man. All right, bet. So,
well, that means he knew to jump off from the very, very beginning. He paid his dues from the early youths. From the baggage to moving on up.
Absolutely. Shout out Daddy Fras, aka everybody in the industry knows him in the old school as Piper. You can ask about him. My pop's a legend, straight up.
Well, let me ask you this one question. Let's clear this rumor out. I just want to know. This is the first time I heard. Is this true or not? Your pops had something to do with the record When I See You Smile.
Absolutely. That's his record. Produced it. Artists were signed to him. It's still part of our publishing catalog right now.
That's a big reggae tune,
Damn. So you ain't nothing new. You ain't nothing new. You junior.
I grew up in it, man.
All right. So is that what inspired you? Is that where did your father kind of push you towards the music, or?
Not really. Honestly, I remember being back in second, third grade, a different artist that, signed to the label, or, friends or family pick me up from school. Every day I'm going downtown Jamaica. I'm in the studio, recording, or I'm in the office just hanging out, cooling. And I always enjoyed it, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't really, at that age, I didn't see myself being involved in it until I probably hit around 13 when I moved back to Miami. And a buddy of mine was DJing. Shout out my boy Brandon Lee.
Oh, shout out, that's big. Wickedness.
So And then before you know it, you know what I mean? Me, him, Russ, Scotch, we started Wickedness DJ Crew. So that was really how I first got into the music industry.
Brandon Lee, he Wickedness with Disco.
Disco
O'Neal.
Neil.
Neil, shout out.
Yeah, I recorded a couple of things up over there. So you started out as a DJ first.
I was a DJ. All the little high school parties in Coral Reef.
Well, you know, he a reggae artist. You got to explain that, you know, DJs, you know, in reggae can mean, you know, and selector of the DJ. You got to explain which is which, you know. So you were at your disc jockey,
I was a
spinning records.
I was a sound system.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I did that for maybe like 3-4 years. I think it was like my senior year of high school.
What year we talking about?
We talking like
Late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, I think the first song I recorded was in 99 or 2000. My senior year, I never forget it.
That's the first song. That's the first time you recorded.
Ever recorded. I was like 99 or 2000. I went to Jamaica for the summertime for my senior year. I'm at this they call it an effect, or it's like, you know, the yearly party or dance for the school.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm there hanging out with my cousin and see this little young set of dudes jump on the stage, start performing. Everybody going crazy. You know what I mean? I'm looking like they about my age, you feel me? So at that very moment I just said, yo, damn, that shit kind of caught a little vibe right there for me. So went home that same night, told my cousin, I was like, yo, I gotta write out a remix, I gotta write out something. You know what I mean? And that was it. I wrote for the whole rest of the summer, came back to school for my senior year, around a couple of my buddies. Back then it was a group. My boy Russell, my boy Ivan. We called us up the Fras Crew.
Fras Crew. Big up Fras Crew, man.
I think I remember seeing flyers with Fras Crew on it.
That's what I'm saying. That was the days back then. You got to pass out flyers, mixtapes, CDs, all that. You know what I mean? So
you've been putting in work for a minute then.
Yes, sir.
So hold on. At that point in time, did your father help you out with anything? Was he trying to teach you how to DJ?
At that point, he did. He supported me when I wanted to become a DJ. He was like, yo, you know, whatever you need, if you need some help getting the equipment, certain things together, I got you. You know what I'm saying? At that time, I kind of had put it together with my buddy. So, you know, he would support me becoming a DJ.
That's a big thing right there. Usually Caribbean parents ain't with all that artists at all. They want to hear doctor, engineer,
lawyer, all that.
Yeah. So that's what's up. That your old boy told you you need to get your equipment. Let me know. Shout out to the pops for that.
For real.
Well, let me ask you, where are you originally from? Like, you were born where, in Jamaica, or you were born here?
I was born right here in Miami.
You should be happy.
Yeah, I knew you were going.
This guy is very happy that you're actually from Miami.
Yeah, right here, Jackson Hospital up the road. You know, I probably moved back to Jamaica when I was like 2 years old. Lived there till I was like 5 or 6.
Like,
then my dad got deported, came back.
Deported from over here?
Yeah.
Can we get into that story real quick?
Oh yeah, like I said, my pop's a legend. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody from the old school, anybody that knows, you know what I mean? You're talking. I don't even need to say certain affiliates, but you know the original Rude Boys that ran Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? My pops was known, like, so, you know, back and forth. You know what I mean? He got deported twice. I came back. Was here for a few years.
He got deported twice?
Again, dipped again. Yeah, pops don't care.
That man right there was making hits.
Certified.
All right. So, right now, how's his standing? Can he come back over here?
Absolutely not.
Nah, so he's still in Jamaica, chilling, kicking?
Absolutely not. My dad is legendary. Shootouts off the 95 with undercover cops, fleeing, all kind of shit. You heard? So people know.
Give me some gunshots for Pops, man.
Shout out Piper, Daddy Fras. Matter of fact, if you look close, I just got his name tagged right here on my face. Shout out my pops, you know what I'm saying? Got my old girl on the left side.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Got both of my parents right there.
Yeah, man. I know, let me tell you a story. Like, when I first met you, it was over by Quasey's spot, over when he had the warehouse. It was you and Ivan. That's when I met the Fras Crew and all. What year was that? Like, maybe
98? 99 maybe?
Like, and I mean, that's when I saw you really starting off right there. Like, I mean, when you started performing, you were performing in those high school talent shows and all like that?
High school, warehouses.
The warehouse parties, yeah.
Warehouse jams used to be shit.
Anybody's backyard, just wherever. You know what I'm saying?
Wherever you want. So you put your hands on the mic.
That's it. That's what it was then. Microphone, all right. let's go. You know what I mean? And then right after that, the mixtape, you know, thing became what was in. And
Did you had any battles? You clashed anyone in these warehouse parties and all?
I don't want to say it was really no clash.
But you could say it.
But there was a time when, you know, obviously we from down south.
Yeah.
So it just became a situation, and you could correct me if I was wrong. It was like, you know, we grinded our way to become the most acknowledged musicians or group from down south. You know what I'm saying? And when you become popular in any area, there's always going to be somebody that wants to get recognized or be in your spot. So, you know, and we cool now, my nigga. Shout out Snake Eye Crew, because I never had no issues with them from the beginning. But, you know, I guess one of the people's felt like the fastest, quickest way for him to get on was start calling my name and start calling my crew's name out. You know what I'm saying? And
On wax?
yeah, on record.
Yeah, we didn't hear that story. Let's start from the beginning. How did this whole thing start?
Listen, matter of fact, we could call my man Sam right now on phone.
We can call. We have the Bluetooth. You can Bluetooth.
Yeah, we can clarify because that's my nigga. To this day, I was just with him in Atlanta last month. He the nigga that runs the whole crew. You know what I mean? So back at that time, you know, we started getting popular. Started, you know, our name started traveling out of South.
Around what year is this? 99, 2000?
This is like 99, 2000, maybe. No, I'm tripping, my bad. This was around 2003.
Okay.
This was already like, I had records already popping, you know what I'm saying? Like
All right.
from Oxygen days, I was already, you know, getting a buzz in Jamaica, other Caribbean places, other islands. So at that time, you know, I was kind of back and forth between Jamaica and Miami, trying to expand my music and expand, you know, the career, what we had going on. So I'm out of the country, I'm hearing niggas just calling their names up, talking all kind of shit, reckless on the radio. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It was just a whole momentum going on. I'm not even in town, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, bet, I'm gonna be back, you know what I'm saying? I'll be back in a couple weeks. We're gonna really get down to the bottom and figure out what's what, you know what I'm saying? So, long story short, I get back, you know what I'm saying? It seemed like Southwest is divided now all of a sudden. Like, me and these niggas was just 2 tables over having drinks, chilling. I don't even know where the issue of the beef came from, you know what I'm saying? I'm confused. So, for me, I'm telling niggas, I'm like, listen, I'm not even recording a
diss track?
I'm not even putting out, correction, I recorded a diss track, I addressed the situation,
right.
but I'm not releasing the fucking song because I'm not even giving you that publicity. So I went to the biggest radio station in the Southwest at the time.
Which is what?
Which
Mix?
was Pressure Station at the warehouse back in the days.
Oh, okay.
I went when Day DJ was playing, you know what I mean? And I told him, I said, listen, I'm gonna play this song one time on the radio, address all the rumors.
Oh, so you did put it out?
And no, I didn't release it.
You didn't release it, but
I came on my CD, I played it, and I took my shit back out, and I left with a CD.
Don't think nobody wasn't recording that.
Oh, that's cool.
Basically what he's saying that he gave them a light jab by putting it on the radio, but didn't fully release it. It was a light jab. He didn't knock them out. He said he could have murdered their whole career, but he said, I just played one time on the record. Are you about to make that phone call? That's what you're doing? That's why you on the horn right now?
That's a nice way to do it, though.
Yeah, I got you right now.
That's a nice way to do it.
I could call my man Sam right now.
You connected to the Bluetooth?
Hold on, let me see right now.
Let me tell you something. Did y'all ever clash? Y'all ever went toe to toe, like at the warehouses, anything like that?
Nah, that didn't happen because I'll be honest with you. My whole thing in that interview when I went to the station and I played a song and clarified it was this. I put in my work. I put in blood, sweat, and tears. I put out 3 mixtapes. I put out like 3 videos at a time. I've been on the corner passing out my own shit to be where I was at. You know what I mean? And this artist, I don't even, Vitolo, whatever the fuck his name was, I don't even remember at this point. But I told him and I told his camp, I said, yo, if y'all want to build your artist up and put in the same work and get his buzz up, and it's a fair clash, then let's talk about it. But I'm not gonna give you a recognition. It's like Jay-Z answering motherfucking a local rapper, I don't know, I don't wanna call
anybody.
Yeah, it's like, why am I doing that?
Damn, he said he Jay-Z.
Nah, why am I'm the Southwest. I felt like I really was at that time.
Fuck it. That's how you feel. That's how you feel, man. No one, I ain't trying to take anything away.
I was telling niggas when I came to the station, I said, listen, bro, if I'm clashing at that time I'm in Jamaica in the studio with niggas like Mavado, Adonia. Like if I'm lying, I'm flying. I can pull a video footage on YouTube. I'm on stage with niggas like that. Like the new up and coming, the niggas wasn't Bounty or Beanie or Elephant at the time, but we was the new generation of reggae artists buzzing. So what I look like leaving that to come back here to a nigga started rapping 6 months ago and I'm clashing and acknowledging you. All I'm doing is raising your stock up.
Yeah, and lowering yours.
Down,
so I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? And I told them niggas straight up, I said, yo, on some musical shit, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to skip the process. Go outside, pass your CDs out.
Yeah.
Go on the corner and put your own posters up. Go to the backyard and do your performances. Get your buzz up. If your buzz was up, I might have acknowledged you. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing that. And if it was some other issues outside of musically, niggas know where to find me at. I ain't never been scared.
That's what's up, man.
So was it some physical shit or was it just
I mean,
all
it wasn't for me, but you know, at one point they was trying to push that, and then it's like, I know the nigga who was in charge of their crew, which I just said I could call my man right now, Sam, Snake Eyes, everybody know, he was in charge. I called him, I was like, what's really going on? And he was like, look, to be honest with you, my little cousin just came up here, and he just trying to catch a buzz. And I told him not to go about it that way, but he ain't listening. You know, I don't condone it, but you know, I can't tell a man what to do. And I said, that's all I gotta hear. So it ain't no pressure. And that's my nigga to this day, straight up. So, you know.
That's how G's handle their motherfucking business right there.
You know.
Yeah, but we ain't gonna escape the fact that this man was like, man, I'm on tour, I'm performing, I'm in studios with Mavado and such and such, this and that with big name artists, right?
That's a fact though.
So let me ask you something, who was the first major artist you recorded with?
The first major artist I recorded with, let's see here. I would have to say Flo-rida. Shout out, Poe Boy, 305.
Was Flo-rida, or you guys were just building up together?
Nah, let me tell you the story. It's so funny because, as you say, it's Southwest. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about oxygen days. I know
Yes,
you know
sir.
Oxygen
Of
days.
course.
You know, and it was my birthday, and we were doing a big birthday party that
Which he a lover, because you know when his birthday is? His birthday is on Valentine's Day. Am I right or wrong?
I'm definitely in a fucking Valentine's Day. Straight up. Straight up, but
Shifta, the lover man.
The lover man.
That's the kind of music I do, and that's why I was like, you know, I'm telling dudes trying to clash and war. I'm like, bro, I don't clash. I don't do none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my crew been certified. You know, we come to the party, we have fun, we drink, fuck with the bad bitches, have a good time. We ain't looking for no troubles, no problems. You know what I'm saying? But you know, unfortunately, sometimes the envy, the hate, the jealousy brings that out of niggas. You know what I'm saying? And Patrick could tell you, you know what I'm saying, like, down south, when it comes to, like, doing certain shit and getting certain trouble, like, my record speaks for itself. So I don't really feel like I need to be, like, showing and expressing that kind of music and those kind of messages because I've been in predicaments and situations where a nigga envy and jealousy will get you behind bars. So I choose.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. I don't know if you want to talk about that right there.
We can talk about anything.
You know what I'm saying? And ladies and gentlemen, when he says Patrick, he's talking about DJ 47. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
My bad. That's how far back we go. That's my nigga.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying?
Lost Sundays, man. We got a song
exactly.
together too.
Yes, sir. Oh yeah. The one with Cheeks and yeah. And yeah, that's a big tune. I got to put that record out. I don't know. Just throw it out. You know what I'm saying? See what happens. And all. Yeah.
Shout out my nigga Quasi, Self Construction. Yeah, you know. It's my nigga day one.
I'm saying, yeah, you want to get into that? You know, I just...
we talk about whatever. Man. Listen, there's no, what's the word? There's no closed books with me. My life, I'm living righteous, so like I'm not high.
Yeah, because
to talk about anything going on in my life.
Yeah, because my thing is, the reason why I want to bring it up, you know, screw all that, you know, good interview, this and that. I always heard he say, she say, and I'd rather hear from, you know, the true story coming out your mouth.
1,001%.
Where it's like, you know, I want to hear your story, man, because I never been the person on the he's. I mean,
What you talking about? What you talking about?
He know what I'm talking about.
So listen, bottom line, I'm gonna address all the rumors. Check it. I did a year right here in Dade County Jail, attempted murder, kidnapping, robbery, armed Kingpin, all them charges,
God
helicopters.
damn, where y'all brought me tonight?
Helicopters, all that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And guess what? Obviously, there was multiple people involved in the situation, you know what I'm saying, as we know. And I could call that person right now on the phone just as well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I could call their brothers, you know what I'm saying? And it's all love, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, guess what? The truth, and lies is lies.
Yeah,
I did my time. I sat down.
Yeah.
And guess what? I'm gonna be very clear on the situation. If somebody comes to court, we're all in court. Ain't nobody got no guns in nobody's head. Ain't nobody saying they're doing nothing. And they decide to be like, yo, my brother ain't got nothing to do with this situation. I don't know why he's still here with me. Let him go home. That man's brother, mother, sister, everybody else is there too. I ain't forcing that man to go and be a stand-up dude. He decided to do what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I could call him right now on the phone too. I was just with him 3 months ago. Once again, my Equifax is clean. My Carfax is super clean. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I keep a 100 like
Hold on, you
all on the
said
boards.
you caught a charge with somebody's whole family?
No.
Yo, SeaDev.
Oh,
Put the mic up.
my bad.
No, I'm saying my man's family was all there in the court
okay.
when he decided to stand up and be a stand-up dude and say, yo,
Point
my
the finger.
man ain't got nothing to do with this.
Oh, you said, okay.
He wasn't there. He had nothing to do with this. I don't know why he's here. It's just what it is. You know, but guess what? I'm going to be honest. I'm going to address all the rumors and clarify it once again.
Yeah.
This goes back to no matter what, when you grow up in a certain community, in a certain area, and you start to get to a certain level where you are growing and building, you know what I'm saying? There's going to always be people who don't want to see that, who are not happy for you, who are jealous and envious of you because guess what?
Yes, sir.
We were just in the same classroom.
Yeah.
We were just sharing the same lunchbox. But now I'm hanging out with Mavado and 50 Cent. It's not, there's
a big difference now.
You know what I'm saying? And guess what? It's not my fault when you saw me in the club, the security told you step back until I told him you good, come through.
Yeah.
It ain't my fault. You know what I'm saying? So I've just accepted the situation. I'm a grown ass man now. I got 2 kids. You know, I'm living a whole different, you know what I'm saying? I'm on a whole different vibe. We're gonna get into all that. I'm building communities up right now. I'm development, all kind of shit. So
I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna add that to the list. We're gonna get into all that, you know.
So, you know, for me it's like you gotta go through that. And I'm gonna tell you, when I really, really caught a grip and understood that is because I remember hearing the interview with Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide, Mr. 305, right here, as we know. Anybody want to hear Pitbull? I remember Pitbull handing out CDs right next to me. The next thing I look up, and guess what? They love you, then they hate you, then they really fucking hate you. Then they got no choice but to love you because you already out of there. It just is what it is. So at that time, it's like, you know, I'm coming up, I'm fucking 19, 20 years old. I'm right here from Miami down south, 22 as we know, 21 years old. I just came out of jail. Not even a year or 2 later, I got the biggest song in Jamaica, Ganja Shop, and everybody knows it. Mavado, I don't know all these niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm from Miami. So what the niggas in Miami gonna say and do? Of course they're gonna start hating. Of course they're gonna start rumors. Of course they're gonna feel some type of way, because guess what?
Yeah.
How's he doing that? What's going on here? What's the deal?
And you know, I can vouch for that because I've seen your grind. I've seen your hustle. Everywhere you turn around. This is what I appreciate about you. I seen your grind, seen your hustle. I seen you perform left and right. I seen the fly where you perform in the big spots. You know what I'm saying? But you always show love. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you one thing though. You know, we were. You know, I hit the phone on the jack, right? Sent him a text. I didn't call. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know if it was the same number and all.
Same. Hey, but listen, hold on. I got one thing to say about that.
What's up?
I want everybody to listen very clearly.
Okay.
I always tell people, when motherfuckers change their numbers very regularly, there's a reason. You gotta watch them.
Yeah.
When you got your same fucking cell phone number for 20 plus years,
Yep.
you ain't hiding, you ain't running, you ain't got nothing to be fucking ashamed of. You straight.
Yeah, I got the same number for about 18 years. Yeah, I can say that.
But there's some people you know, like every 3 years,
change my number.
every 2 years, the number change.
2 years. This motherfuckers that do that shit like every 6 months.
I'm like, why you change? Like, who you were running from?
Like, who you mad at?
Or who you hiding from? Or what did you do? What'd you do? Why you can't have the same number no more? Right or wrong?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, when I hit him up, it was like we both was like texting each other, like not knowing, not sure. Like, I'm not sure if this is still his number. And then he texting back like, yeah, but how you got this number, like that? I'm like, well, I've been had this number. So we talked, he still don't know. He just found out today that it was me.
It's a fact.
And I talked to him like 2 days ago and all. I'm going crazy like, yo.
Your man is bugging right now.
Yeah, like,
Is he Hollywood now?
It should. He said, honestly, this is what I said. He said, you got to talk to your publicist. And I'm like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never knock someone because that's the proper way of doing it like that, you know what I'm saying? So I never knocked it. I was just like, well, I haven't heard from him, so I guess, it's a no. Probably said no. And then when he did find out it was me, he was like, dude, yo, what's good? You want to do it today? My voice is a little raspy, but if you want to do it, let's do it. And I was like, yeah.
I'm like, Patrick, it's you, Patrick.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, man. And even when you were talking, I was like, this ain't Shifta because your voice. I'm like, this ain't Shifta. And then when he opened the door, when your artist will get you open the door, I'm like, damn, was I talking to the wrong person the whole time, But I'm glad it's not. We talking to Shifta. SeaDev, what you got to say?
Shifta, what label are you signed to?
Well, you signed to his label.
I wanted to hear him just say that.
Okay, I just wanted to say that I knew it. My fault. Let's repeat that.
It's all that we signed to, Papa. It's all about timeless. It's all about timeless. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be honest with you. Shout out EXO, shout out Buttafuco, Khaled, all of them. I was managing them for a few years. That's when I did the Flo-rida song, like I said before. And the reason why I decided to collaborate with Flo-rida as my first major artist, as a first single, because, like I said, I remember when he was on the come up. He came to my birthday party in Oxygen. Out of nowhere, I'm looking up. I see this dude on the microphone. That's when before he had the low song. He had that, I don't want no cake on my birthday, I want my cake every day. Yeah. Exactly. And everybody in the club's like, what the fuck, man? So the promoter, the manager of the club taps me. He's like, you know this guy? And the DJ looks at me and they all looking at me like, yo, like, what you want to do? Cut this nigga? I'm like, and he was just up there like so vibing. At that moment, I'm like, nah, let that nigga ride. You feel me?
Was that Flo-rida?
Yeah. And this is before, and I'm like, nah, let that nigga ride. He's like, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Birthday, Came over there, we had a drink, we chopped it up, you know what I'm saying? But guess what? Not even a year later, less than a year later, fucking Low Drop, T-Pain.
Big boys everywhere.
Out of there, you know what I'm saying? And I always remember, I'm like, yo, he was a humble dude that night. I didn't know him from nowhere. Jumped on the mic, just like I said, like me. Any backyard, any studio, any spot, any microphone, okay, I'm gonna take the opportunity. Yeah. And I seen that in him. So I respected his grind, I respected his hustle. And I salute the nigga to all the fucking success he had. So it only made sense. And I'm like, all right, I'm getting ready to put out a mainstream record, sound with Khaled and EXO and Butter and the whole nine. So, you know what I'm saying? I know they was all tied with Popo and all that. So
hold on.
Yeah, I respect that. Yeah,
you was signed with Khaled.
Yeah, we gonna get into it.
We into it right now. We in it.
Deep.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so
I was out of Buttafuco. I was one of Buttafuco's, but probably is his only artist to this day. Shout out EXO Management, the whole, as you know, Mix 96 crew, Bulletproof, Java,
yes, sir.
The whole nine, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Bullet, I'm telling you, man, you need to answer the phone because we trying to interview your ass at the same time, bro.
Who, Anderson?
You call it. Yo, listen, I know Bullet.
Name,
Word, I know Bullet since 2002, and that's the first time I heard his name.
Anderson is his middle name. And I'm letting everybody, he hates when I call him by his middle name, but I know it's my boy. Shout out Bulletproof, man. He helped break a lot of records.
He was on Mix for a minute. He do art. I know him through Cheeks, Mr. Cheeks and all like that. He was doing artwork and all like that.
Yeah, exactly.
All of a sudden, out of nowhere, this man became a DJ. I'm like, when you saw the DJ, he's touched the mic and all. Next thing you know, I'm seeing him in the club spinning and all like that. Like, go ahead. Now he's on the beat right now doing his thing.
Killing it. Killing it.
Him with Papa Keith, man. Shout out to Papa Keith.
Shout out my big bro Papa Keith.
Yeah, don't you work? Is he a manager?
Yeah, he's definitely part of my management team. You know what I'm saying? Of course. Shout out my brother, Timeless, Fresh. You know what I mean? The CEO of the label. You know what I mean? And after that whole situation, like I said, with Butter and EXO, after a certain time in your contract, in your agreement, you got to decide if this is making the most sense or what's going on.
Yeah. I
got maximum respect to him and his company, his team, but they just had a lot going on,
Yeah.
And out of respect, I said, listen, for me, this music shit is this is what it is. This is
how you eat.
This is how I'm gonna feed my kids. This is what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? So if this isn't the number one priority for you, then I can't stay. You know, and we still cool to this day. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to respect him and be like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. This can't be my number one priority right now. It's one of my top 5, but it ain't number 1, number 2, number 3. Yeah. And I had to be like, well, you know, we gonna catch up. We gonna, you know, you always, you know what I mean? And to this day, it's maximum respect because that man, you know, he supported me and helped me elevate my career to a next level, best of the best. I was on that shit like 3 years in a row. You know, Jabba, Butter, EXO, bunch of DJs from there. You know what I'm saying? So it was a great opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for it. So,
major or independent? What you prefer?
Nah, we staying independent. We got, I ain't gonna lie, I got a bunch of deals off like 2 years ago that we turned down. But that's a different story. But like I said, after that situation, I teamed up with my brother Fresh, you know what I mean, which is actually my brother. And
I was gonna ask you about your brothers and all.
Yeah, I teamed up with my brother, and I kind of let him know, you know, the situation and my management contract being up with EXO and Butter, and we decided to start our own situation. We already had Timeless as an entertainment company, but we decided to expand as a label, and that's when we, you know, we met up with Papa Kieth and brought him on board as my manager, and it's also a part of the Timeless management and the Timeless label. And everything was history from there, you know what I'm saying? Then maybe like, I don't know, 6, 7 years.
Yeah.
You know, we got a few artists signed to us. You know what I mean? We got Ray Anderson, dope producer, songwriter, did a record recently with Dave East and OP. You know what I mean? We got another big artist coming out this year, Basra Garden. You know what I mean? That's my brother.
That's on your label.
Yeah, and it's a lot of things gonna happen this year. You know what I mean? It's a lot of unreleased music I just been sitting on.
You know, if you ever need a DJ, GJ47 in the building, I'm just saying.
Ready.
Ready to go, locked and loaded.
I feel like you were DJing at a spot I performed at.
The 9 Mile.
Exactly. Oh, exactly.
Yo,
so we gotta show some of that footage.
I'm telling you one thing. I mean, this interview about me is about you, but just shit, I tore that motherfucker down.
Straight up.
Shit. Go ahead, SeaDev.
Your artists, are they rapping, reggae? What kind of music your artists?
Ray Anderson, he's like, I don't want to say, he don't sound like Kanye, but the man records himself, produces himself, fucking mixes his own shit, you name it, does it all. He's a
damn near genius in the music industry.
Yeah, he actually produced the song with me and Wayne Wonder, which is my last song I released in 2018. That's the last song I released, was about 2 years ago. He produced that song, mixed it, the whole 9. He got a couple records out. Y'all can check him out on Instagram.
Yeah, I was actually rocking to that record earlier today, the Wayne Wonder or one like that. Yeah. Isn't it Wayne Wonder and someone else on that record?
Just me and him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he's, you know, we put out a project for him, I think in 2018 as well. He had an EP. We pushed a couple songs for him in the video.
Is it mainly reggae on that?
He's more like an R&B, I want to say like, what do I compare him to? Like a Bryson Tiller / maybe Dream, like, you know, but he does reggae Caribbean music as well.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? And then of course, what we got going on right now, y'all better be ready for this shit. I'm trying to tell you, I got the biggest.
Well, hold on. You about to give us some exclusive right now?
Oh, I got the biggest.
It's another exclusive, only from DJ47.
I got the biggest dance hall artist 2021.
Who we got?
I'm letting y'all know from now.
Who we got?
His name is Basra God. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we actually met him earlier today, and then you know, good people and all like that. You know, we got to do an interview with him.
That's what I was about to say. Basra gotta get on the show.
And let me tell you a little story about Basra God, because me and Basra God, you know, we've been like family for over fucking, I don't know, 15 years now. You know what I mean? From Ganja Shop, Jamaica days. You know what I'm saying?
You're talking about like 2005?
Yeah. And what a lot of people don't know is, you know, like anything in music, you feel me? You go up, you go down, you got your peaks, you know, and kind of going back to, like you said, Pat, with a lot of the rumors and a lot of shit niggas were saying, is like, at that time, like, I had the hottest dance hall, hip-hop remix, Ganja Shop. And like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I toured Europe, I toured Africa, I toured the world off that song. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
And, you know, people where you're from is not really gonna, I guess you could say, some gonna be happy for you, and some are.
Majority of them won't.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, this is what I like to tell people all the time. It's like, you gotta remember. I mean, you gotta keep doing your thing no matter what. But it's not necessarily that they really hating on you. They just hating the fact that you showing them that it can be done.
Facts.
And they just too lazy to do it.
Facts.
So it's not necessarily you. It's just that this
It's
motherfucker.
them.
Yeah, it's them.
I hate you because of me.
Yeah, they really looking at the mirror saying I hate you, and then they just hating that you showing that it can be done.
Damn, I like that analogy.
Remember
That's
that.
a fact.
Yeah, remember that.
Fact.
Listen, what was the hardest things in life you could possibly do in life? And that's crawl, that's walk, that's talk. And we did that shit from birth, right? From 0 to 3?
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
the
a
hardest
great
thing in life, so ain't nothing impossible. You know what I'm saying?
And you could attest to it, brother. Like, I'm far from, what's the word? Cocky, arrogant. Like,
Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Hold on. Before you can
straight up.
Before you continue on, be that if you have to be, because they use those words in society to make you not be proud of yourself. Dude, if you pat yourself on the fucking back.
Facts.
Come on, man. I hate when society, oh, you nigga cocky and shit like that. Nah, he's just proud of his damn self. Be proud of yourself, kid.
The analogy I like to say is,
I'm proud of you.
Hey,
how about that?
I appreciate it. Hey, listen, but you one of the few real niggas. That's, as me as a real nigga, listen, I'm always congratulating. I'm always happy for people, bro.
Yeah.
Straight the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I recently had a conversation last month with Sean Paul. We getting ready to do a song and chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the artists I grew up listening to, Elephant Man, Wayne Wonder, Sean Paul, Jock Kerr, niggas I was a fan of, like as a kid, like growing up in the music. I've had the opportunity to record songs with them, work with them.
Yeah.
And I go in the studio like a kid in a fucking toy store. I'll be like, yo, bro, let me let you know off the rip. Nigga, I'll fucking jam to your shit.
Heavy.
Nigga, I respect and rate you, nigga, like I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Before we get into this music shit, because guess what? At the end of the day, everybody gotta pay dues. And you gotta pay homage to niggas who did it before you and niggas who are still doing it.
Yes, sir.
And
giving they flowers before they gone.
And if you're not congratulating, that means you fucking hating.
Yeah.
So fast forward it, as I said before. So I had a time in the music where I had that up, ganja shop, certain things. And I'll be honest with you, Pat. When I blew up and I had a lot of buzz and momentum, I came back to Miami.
And what year was that when you feel like you blew up?
2002, 2003.
Okay.
Ganja Shop, or the remix I did to I'm From New York. You know what I'm saying? These were songs that was like all through the Caribbean. Hot 97's playing it. You know what I'm saying? Power 96 is playing my shit. Like, and I'm right here in Miami and Jamaica, back and forth. And I come home and it's like I had a chip on my shoulder. I'll be real.
Okay.
I felt like, nigga, I went to jail, I did my time, came home. Niggas is talking greasy, some niggas is supporting, but fuck it, I'm up.
So what year you went to jail?
I went to jail in 2000 and I graduated in 2001, Coral Reef.
Coral Reef?
Yeah, Coral Reef. I started FIU 2002, and my freshman year I got locked up. And I did a little under a year, came home 2002, had house arrest for about a year.
Did you go back to school?
I was on house arrest going to school. I went back to college on house arrest.
So this is 2002, and you bust in 2003. That's why they hating. Because you went to jail when most people would be like, well, I can't do no in my life. I got a record and shit like that. You came out and said, I got a record. Let me go make a record.
And you know what? I'm going to tell you like this. Because I know you know self-construction and Kwesi specifically.
Yes, sir.
Personally. I'm going to just set the record straight. When I came home and I was on house arrest for a year, my man brought the studio to my crib every weekend.
Who's that, Kwesi Chris?
Kwesi, shout out my nigga. He gave me that motivation, that inspiration to be like, yo, it ain't over, nigga. You did time.
That's not what this motherfucker telling me right now, this motherfucking positive ass motherfucking shit. We go.
Facts, he gave me motivation because listen, I'm on house arrest. I can't go nowhere, bro. I'm in the house recording all weekend. And guess what? 6 months later, my mixtape dropped. Niggas is playing my shit all over the Panyard, the warehouses, locally. I ain't bust yet. Yeah. But I'm like, damn. Like,
it's working.
Niggas want to book me and shit. I can't even come out of the house yet. You feel me? Came off a house arrest. As soon as I got off house arrest, I'm on probation. I'm already doing shows. I'm getting booked. And 2-2s, I looked up. Not even a year later, I did a remix to the New York Ja Rule. I got 100 rounds, 100 clips.
Yeah.
I flipped that and I said I got a Guinness and Iron Grit spliff. I'm from Jamaica.
I actually remember that record right there.
Boss.
I remember that one.
And not even 6 months later, I came back. I said, I take you to the ganja shop.
I know that one. I know that record too.
And that was it. I was on tour in Europe. Not even a year later, Amsterdam, Belgium, you name it, Africa, all through Jamaica, and like I said, you know.
So your first couple of records were like parody records and all like that?
I was young. I was having fun. Big entourage.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm still feeling like, damn, a lot of niggas left me to dry when I was in jail, did my time. So I'm stunting. I'm feeling like every club I go to, 30, 40 deep, nigga, open the door, I'm here, what's up? You know what I'm saying? But I learned at a young age, I burned a lot of bridges too. You know what I'm saying? I rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. A lot of DJs, a lot of promoters niggas like, yo, can't fuck with this nigga because like, yeah, his record's big and he's cool, but like, it's a lot of baggage that comes with the situation. You know what I'm saying?
He doing the most right now.
Doing the most. I'm 23, 24.
You supposed to.
I
Fuck it.
just came out of
Chip
jail,
on my
nigga.
shoulder.
Like, what the fuck?
Fresh out the county, nigga. What's up? We out here. We out here.
Yeah.
Nah, me and all of these niggas, all of them.
Everybody, bust the door. We bust the door down, nigga. What's up? So anyhow, long story short, fast forward, boom. You know, the record obviously died down eventually. The buzz went away. Bookings went away. You know what I'm saying? The momentum cut down. You know, and I had to like rebuild and figure out like, you know, what's what, da-da-da. Shortly after that, shit with Flo-rida, Pound 96 picked it up, da-da-da. Clive Davis calling this, that, da-da-da. Long story short, that situation didn't pan out because politics with Atlantic Record and Flo-rida's deal and whatever. You know they say what's not meant to be is not meant to be.
Yeah.
So that kind of killed my spirit for a little bit. Took a little break, boom. Contract with Bud and EXO was done. It's a fresh new start. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm doing now. I've been through this ups and downs, been hot, been cold. What it is, fuck it. I'm gonna holler at my brother, Fresh, what's up?
And around what year is this now?
This is probably like 2010.
Okay.
2010, 2011. You know what I'm saying? And obviously my father was part of the company, the management and all that from before. But he's in Jamaica, so now it's like, bro, let's grow this shit, let's build this shit. Let me focus on being an artist, and I'm gonna let you take over the business and guide me on what the fuck and where I need to be at and what I need to be doing and make this shit official. You know what I'm saying? And then shortly after that, we met with Papa Kieth, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? We started 2 Tools You Looked, and then Do You Want It came.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't, you know what I'm saying? That's Billboard's charted #1. You know what I'm saying?
Which record was that?
Do You Want It?
Do You Want It? Okay.
#1, about 3 weeks straight on the iTunes charts. The album dropped 4 weeks. I think top 5 on the Billboards. You know what I'm saying? And everything was good. You know what I'm saying? It was a vibe. However, once again, like anything else in life, you got ups and downs. Producer and me kind of had a little issue, a little vibe, whatever. Kind of killed my little energy on music at the moment.
Was that when you guys were recording over in downtown? That little studio over there?
Mm-mm.
No, that was that one?
That was before, I think.
Before, yeah.
Yeah. So as I was saying before, so I fast forward, boom. Now I'm in a situation where I'm like, okay, the producer and the writer I'm working with and me, we ain't really getting along. We ain't, you know, we had a personal fallout, whatever. And I reconnected with my nigga that I knew for 15 years, Basregard, the artist I was telling you about to begin with.
Yeah.
And we started vibing, and I started telling him, you know what I'm saying, certain thing about my career and where I'm at and what's going on and what's what and what's the deal. And kind of like, you know, the message I want to be as an artist and where I want to be at and what's what. And we started working on music, and he started helping me write a lot of my records, straight up. Started writing a lot of my records and helping me write the records. You know what I mean? And he's been in the background for a couple years now. You know what I'm saying? Been there supporting me, helping me, pushing me, giving me the motivation, inspiration, and the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? To excel my career, you know, from then till now. I mean, I collaborated on shit with Too Short. I got a record with him coming out. That's Too Short's first reggae song.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's an OG in the game right
Yes,
there,
sir.
boy.
His first reggae song ever coming out next year. He ain't never done a reggae song ever.
Nice.
I got that. I got fucking record with Ja Cure coming out. I got shit with the Marleys coming out. I I got a bunch of shit. Wayne Wonder, Elephant Man, Kevin Little, Red Rat. Bunch of collaborations I done did, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was just a certain time. It's like in life, when people are there for you when you are down and out, and they help pick you up, and they help give you the motivation and inspiration to really prevail and excel, it's only right you look back and say, all right, it's your turn, my brother. You know what I'm saying? And that's a relationship me and Bajo God got, you know what I'm saying? It's just not music, it's my brother, it's my family.
Yeah.
Like he helped me at a time when I wanted to be like, fuck this music shit. I did it all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all boys. I done been in a fucking tour of Europe with about 10 hoes in my room, nigga. Straight up. 10 bitches and me, only. I done fucking went to Africa. You can look on my Instagram, 60,000 people. Sold out shows. Niggas breaking my fucking windows to try and take a hug. I done been to Japan, I done been to Europe, Africa, South America, charted everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you already took one of the questions I was going to ask you. I was like, where have you performed? It looked like you cleared that up.
Everywhere, bro, except for, listen, fucking, what is it?
Maybe that is the question. Where haven't you performed?
Every continent. Australia.
No, I would say where haven't you, but go ahead. Where have you performed?
Everywhere. Africa, Europe, South America, North America.
Every continent. That's beautiful.
Oh, I'm sorry. Only when I happened to, they didn't let me into fucking Toronto.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
You
can't.
You got them things on you.
I was booked for fucking 4 shows, Carolina. I got to that bitch, and all the bitch told me all the way from the airport to the jail was, oh, we had Chris Brown last month and Snoop Dogg the month before. Don't feel bad. I'm like, bitch, just not what I came here for. Fuck y'all taking me.
Nah, Canada's strict, boy. You watch the news in Canada, you gonna see cats being taken out of the trees, man. That shit ain't got no beef. They don't want no type of nigga out there.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'll never forget it to this day, bro. The man came out, he's like, yo, Mr. Mason, do you have a criminal record to them? I said, yeah, I got into some trouble to them. Would you like to extend on that? I said, for what reason? What's going on? Well, as we see here, you obviously don't respect the law in your country. That nigga did like this with the paperwork, threw that bitch like this in the air, that shit went all the way to the drop. Nah, we can't let you in, sir. And there's no more flights leaving tonight. So, fortunately, we have to detain you. You'll be on the first flight in the morning. Don't worry about it.
So where they put you in jail?
Oh, I went to jail that night.
They put you in jail?
I went to fucking jail that night. Crazy. I went on a fucking flight for a tour.
And did they do the whole fingerprint and everything, or just put you in a holding cell?
They did all that at the airport. Put me in the fucking paddy wagon, took my ass.
Handcuffed and everything?
Oh, yeah. I mean, when I got there,
I would have thrown a fit.
Hey, listen, and the only thing was when I got to the jail, I had my own bed, my own room. Like, at least it wasn't like jail. But still, bitch, I had to go lay the fuck down.
Yeah, you were ready to perform, and next thing you know, you out there in a fucking 12x12.
Promoters calling fresh. Where the fuck is that? I need my money back. Yo, I got a whole crowd of people here. That. And I was like, yo, this shit crazy.
Damn.
Well, where's the place that you haven't performed yet that you want? That's on your bucket list?
Dubai. I was booked for Dubai, but I don't remember what happened with the situation. The money and whatever. But you know, that's probably.
It's still there. It's still there.
Yeah,
Dubai, we coming.
Yeah, I done. Like I said, I done.
You got your artists gonna send you to Dubai.
Yeah, a Basel guy's gonna take me to Dubai.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. How's the family? How's the brothers?
Everybody's good, man. Shout out, you know, the whole family, Fras twins, Prince. You know, everybody doing their thing, man. You know what I'm saying? We just focus, man. You know, there's a lot of shit. 2021. You know, like I said before, you know, aside from the music shit, we got our own cannabis brand coming out. Look out for that.
What is it called?
Timeless.
Oh, of course.
You should have guessed. You should have known that.
Everything is timeless.
Well, maybe I did. I just wanted him to put it on record. You know what I'm saying?
Everything is timeless, man. And you're gonna see it's like it's a whole different. What's the word? A whole different approach than what's out there right now. You know what I mean?
Is there any samples or anything?
It will be soon. And,
All right.
I got custom lighters and wrapping papers and all that.
Shifta, I consider us close friends now.
Hey,
close friends.
I like that.
Don't play with me.
Nice.
I don't want to see other people with that shit. I'm looking for you like, oh, I gotta try. Nah.
Which state you taking it first? Colorado, LA. You know, we just legalized 5 more states. You know.
Nah, we actually been working on this for like about a year and a half now. So. We actually have a whole dispensary situation in California, the whole nine. We have our own grow, our own dispensary, our own license.
Everything on point.
Yeah, everything.
Okay.
Everything.
Okay. The boy is not playing with y'all.
Everything. You know, and shout out also, we actually recently got into development, so we actually building affordable housing and shit right here in South Florida. We got a big project.
These are yours, shit.
Lord knows people need that now, because now we're everywhere that, at least down south, it seems like everywhere that the blacks were, ended up being prime real estate. Now it's gentrification happening like crazy. They taking niggas out of every neighborhood. The Grove, they taking niggas out of everywhere.
Man. I remember the Grove, yeah. I mean, I know that
the Grove don't even look the same no more.
Oh my God, you know how expensive it is?
Huh?
I got a cousin got a townhouse in the Grove right now. Townhouse. Talking about I think it's a 2-bedroom, maybe not 2, 3. Bro, them shit is like $500,000, bro.
Alright, price going up.
No, it's going the fuck up. But you know what we're doing is, like I said, shout out my brother First Timers. Obviously, you know that's
he's doing real estate, right?
Yeah. So that's his thing right now. He's developing, building houses right there in Central Florida, a little town called Haines City. Actually just finished building 6 houses from the ground up. He's getting ready to build about 50. It's come January, February.
That's beautiful.
So, you know, we definitely trying to, I always tell people, like, my journey in music, what I've been through, my experiences, my life experiences, the bullshit, the rumors and all that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always try to make sure and tell the younger generation, you know, I got a son, just turned 13, my boy's a teenager now. I got a beautiful daughter, 8 years old. I try to let them know, like, yo, you know, we all gonna go through some shit. We all gonna go up and down and have life-threatening situations and life-changing situations, but at the end of the day, it's not about how you get knocked down, it's how you get the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I done been back to my high school, my college, I done spoke to a lot of kids and try to let them know, like, yo, if there's a will, there's a way. You know what I'm saying? And it's really about how you look at things in life and how you go about shit in life. Because I'm just telling you, like, you know, me and my brother and my partner, Fresh Thomas, we done both been through some shit. We done both gone through it. We done both did time. We done both been on our ass. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we in a position right now, like I said, like you said, we looking at the whole city. You know what I'm saying? So I guess we doing all right. And guess what? More than doing all right, we changing people's lives.
Yeah.
We helping people that, you know, in a position, whether it's an artist that's gonna come up, whether it's somebody who's looking to buy a house, whether it's somebody who's looking for a job or occupation. It's like, what the fuck did you really do on this earth? You gotta ask yourself every day when you wake up and look in the mirror. A lot of niggas wake up every morning and like, I wanna go stump for some bitch. I wanna go do this, I wanna go do that. But like, the fuck are they really doing? You know what I'm saying?
Wasting time, smoking blunts,
and complaining.
Video games. I don't do none of that shit.
And then wonder why my life ain't going nowhere.
What keeps my shit ticking is like, when I was younger, I see niggas that had certain cars, they'd have certain females, they were making certain moves. I'm just like, these niggas they're not that bright. They ain't got it like that, but yet they got it like that.
Exactly.
So that's why I was like, nigga, you just gotta get off your ass and get it. Period.
Anything.
Period.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Ain't no sleep.
Yeah, they wasn't lying when they said set goals, man. You know, you have those small goals with those big goals and all. When you set those goals and you put those blinders on, DJ 47% Blinder, check out that album's out right now. But anyway, you put your blinders on and you focus on what you're focusing on, and these goals get accomplished, man. And a lot of people just they think tomorrow's another day, you know, like that. But they gotta understand that tomorrow is another day, but it might not. It could be your last.
Listen, the sky's the limit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna tell you straight up. When I was doing my time and going through what I was going through, The first time I seen the judge when I went to jail, the nigga told me, yo, I'm offering you 40 years, kid.
40 years.
And you should be happy. Take this shit and run. I was looking at that nigga sick, like, what you talking about? This is not where the fuck the Almighty put me on this earth for. I got a lot bigger purpose and a lot more shit to accomplish in the world than sitting here for fucking 40 years. You got me fucked up. I told him. You know what I'm saying? And guess what that second judge told me afterwards?
What's that?
Oh, you know what? You've been given a second chance, son. Don't waste that. Don't mess that opportunity up. I said, don't worry, Pa. You gonna look on the TV and see me, nigga, and it ain't gonna be the news, motherfucker.
You call him a nigga?
I want to get the fuck out of jail.
I know what you're talking about. I was in a situation too, and yo, it was just like I was looking at these walls like this ain't built for me, man. I got too much shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to take the stand on myself and say, listen, either I'm gonna ride or die here, but you gonna hear it from me. And thank God I took the stand, because if not, we wouldn't be talking right now like that. But it's like, yo, you gotta fight for your freedom, and some people ain't built for jail, not because they pussies, because they have more to accomplish in this world. Like, look at this. What happened if you did that 40? You would not be accomplishing music, the building the houses, and you had more to do.
Listen, man, I just trust in the process, man. Every day I say, you know what? I thank God every morning I wake up. I give him thanks for being alive, me healthy. You know what I'm saying? I just ask him to guide me, show me the way, show me what's next, show me what the fuck else what is my purpose, God?
Yeah.
What do you have? What do you want? What do you want me to do next? I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't perfect, I ain't gonna lie. We all fuck up. We all, you know what I'm saying, get in some shit, do stupid shit, reckless shit. But guess what? It's like, is the positives you doing in the world outweighing the negatives? You gotta always make sure of that, because if the negatives are outweighing the positives, you got a fucking problem on your hand.
Yes, sir.
Straight like that.
What's one of your biggest regrets? And the flip coin on that is, what's one of your biggest accomplishments?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Only thing I regret in life is the shit I ain't do. Straight
What
up.
haven't you done yet? Jump out of a plane?
I want to do that. I'm waiting. My 40, when I hit 40, I want to do that.
40? Why you waiting to 40, man? I did that shit a couple years ago. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. If you plan on doing it, just do it. Because I'm telling you, it's the greatest feeling. I want to do it in Vegas. I want to do it in Colorado. I did it out here in Homestead. Let me tell you, see how we seen this view here?
Damn, out of the plane?
Yeah, you jumped out the plane in Homestead. I'm seeing over here. They showing you South Beach. I'm telling you, it's one of the best feelings.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
What's up?
I wasn't scared of heights when I was younger. The older I get, I'm like, damn, this shit. Like, I'm not scared of them, but I'm like, yo.
Now you're weary. You're
I'm
like,
like,
I need to be up here.
Yeah, I had too many dreams where I'm like, boom, boom. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, hold on, I don't know. But yo, I recently, last month, went hunting.
Yeah.
That's some shit you gotta do.
Went hunting where?
I was in Texas. It was my brother's first birthday, big 35th, happy birthday, my brother.
Yes, sir.
He was out
Salute.
there fucking hitting buffaloes. Oh my God. Life changing, bro. It's a vibe. You gotta do it.
Yeah.
See, I haven't done that. I tell you that.
Because we were shooting pigeons and turkeys.
Oh.
It's not turkeys, pentide. I don't know. I think they're called guinea fowls over here. It's kind of like a small turkey. Them motherfuckers fly like maniacs. That shit wasn't easy.
Yo, they got some shit right here, like 2 hours away over there by like.
What? Don't tell me shooting the hogs?
Oh,
I heard about that.
We went there last year, nigga.
Yeah, I went there, but that shit just, it didn't seem like hunting to me.
What it felt like?
Basically,
the dogs go out and they grab them.
We went to some shit. We're out there in the fucking four-wheelers. They're like, all right, everybody get off the four-wheelers. Just like he said, you send out the dogs, then you see these motherfuckers running. So it's not even an ambush. The dog goes and scares them. They start running and you pop them. And it's a plain field. There wasn't shit for them to hide around. I was just like, damn, like I'm just slaughtering these niggas.
Well, it was like the gay duck hunting. You remember the game?
Nah, I went to some shit that was
when you miss the turkey and the dog comes to laugh after the dog laughed at you.
This is what made me feel bad. They were like, yo, we gotta be out there like at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, god damn, dude, that's early as shit. I'm like, why we gotta be there so early? It's like, oh, because they come off the mountain to come down to eat. I'm like, all right, cool. So, mind you, 5, 6 in the morning, I'm out. I'm like, all right, you know, I got my little spliffs and shit.
Where they at?
No, nigga, they came and you got spotted like to the north, to the south, like they spotting for you. So first 2 or 3 hours, pow, 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 pow. I'm like, dog, I shot about 20. Next nigga, how many you got? I got 40. How many you got? I got 50. I was like,
how many you got? 2?
I had 20. I thought I was doing good, but I'm like, I felt proud of my shooting skills. These niggas is like, that's when I realized when they're asking how much, it's a competition.
Yeah, pretty much.
12 o'clock hit, I'm like, all right, let's round these motherfuckers up. Let's go. Nigga, these niggas took a little break and went right back to it. Before we left, somebody had 130 birds. I'm like, dog, I hit my little 25, 30. I'm like, nigga, I'm done.
I'm good.
I'm gonna roll this shit up. Y'all niggas do it. Like, y'all niggas keep plugging. Like, I felt like I was like a massacre, dog. We massacred them niggas.
And you did that, Shifta?
I didn't even go where he went. Where we was at, it was like fucking water buffaloes, like shit that weighed like 2,000 pounds.
And that was in Texas or
fucking
here?
goats, all kind of shit. Like
what'd you hit?
I hit a they call it the devil's goat. It got the 4 horns on it.
Jesus.
Yeah. My brother hit a water buffalo, zebras.
Do you guys eat these animals?
Zebras
after?
and all.
They ate the zebra?
You can if you want, but
ooh, that's like horse meat down here.
I think the question is, did you eat a zebra?
I tasted it. I did taste it. Yeah.
Well, then that's a question to ask. What's the most exotic animal you ate?
Zebra.
There you go.
That was it.
And how does a zebra taste like?
Tough.
It don't taste like chicken?
You ever ate gator? You from down south?
Gator.
Gator tail?
Oh yeah. I hate that shit too.
Like calamari, man. I bet you chewy as fuck.
Well, let's rewind a little bit, man. We get a little excited on like that. One question I wanted to ask was, how did this whole the Fras Crew started? How did all that come about? How you met up with Ivan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spectre.
Yeah, Spectre. Spectre. Yeah, you go.
Like I said, we all went to high school together, you know?
Yeah.
We all went to Coral Reef. I came back home from Jamaica amped. I was like, yo, we gotta start doing music. Like, come on, guys, let's get in the studio. They're like, what? I'm like, yeah. I seen some other kids in Jamaica doing it. It's easy, bro. You're gonna be on stage before you know it. Girls gonna be throwing bras at us. We're gonna be good, nigga. It's like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? So we started going to Quasi's studio.
You had me at bras being thrown.
Exactly. That's it. So, you know, Quasi, you know, it was DJing back then, self-construction was big, you know, doing their thing. Started going by his studio, recording. And before you know it, you know, like I said, the group was formed, a couple records was buzzing, and
yeah, there's this one thing that I did an interview with Quasi Chris one time, and I wanted to keep the flow going. Like I wanted to have like a sound class Sundays and bring in, you know, like Shifta and all these old school heads and just talk about 90s classes and, you know, even 2000 and like that. Is there any sound class you can remember that stuck out to you that you like, man, I remember that day?
I ain't gonna lie. When you talking about locally or you talking about
either or?
Man, Stone Love and Bass Odyssey.
That's one. Oh man.
Big clash.
Well, which year was that?
That might have been early 2000s, Jamaica. Big clash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mighty
fully loaded days. Mighty Crown, Khaled, fucking.
What's that big thing? Big festival they have in Jamaica in July? Damn, what was the name of it?
Sunfest.
Sunfest.
Yep.
Yeah, man, I remember those big news on. And so, how did Timeless start?
Like I said before, you know, my pops, once I decided to get serious on my musical career, transferred from, you know, the DJing stuff and the group, you know, the songs started buzzing. I kind of went back to Jamaica, started the studio and the whole movement and all that, and you know, kind of went from there, expanded, kind of like Pops was the pioneer of really getting behind my career at that time because he said I was serious about it.
Yeah.
He said I was really like.
How old were you?
That was when I was 21, 22.
Were you getting in trouble at that time? And that's what kind of made your father like, hey, nigga, you know.
Put up or shut up?
Nah, not put up or shut up. Like, I see you acting up. Like, you might as well dive into this. I see you got it.
Yeah. Shifta, man, you've been doing music forever, right?
Forever.
I told you he was on tour basically at the age of 3.
I know.
Facts.
But in your mind, if you wasn't doing music, what do you think you would be doing?
That's hard, man. God. Man. Well, I've always been in the real estate. I ain't gonna lie. Like, even like my first success in music and my tour money and certain shit, I started buying cribs and flipping cribs at a young age. You know what I'm saying?
What age was that?
I probably bought my first crib at like 24, 23, 24.
That's
Was there anybody influencing you to put your money in the real estate as opposed to blowing the shit? That's a grown man move for a 20-year-old rock star type. You know what I'm saying? Like keeping it funky.
Nah, you know what it was, man? Listen, as I said earlier in the interview, you know, my dad he was an OG, you know, I guess that's the best way to classify him. You feel me? Like, you know, society nowadays, they make shit out to be like, you're good, you're bad, you're this, you're that, you know what I'm saying? But he did what the fuck he had to do to make sure his kids was good, and we was taking care of them. You know, I ain't grew up in the hood. I'm not trying to be out here pretending like, I went to school, some of my niggas from the hood, some of my niggas was rich. I treat them all the same. You know what I'm saying? It didn't make a difference to me. But I did realize growing up, my old boy, like, he was hustling for a long part of his life. And when he finally was able to chill and like kick back and not have to, you know, be on that time every day, you know, he had acquired a certain amount of real estate, you know what I'm saying? And what he was doing along the way, you know? And nigga done retired at 40. You know, old boy been retired. 10 houses in Jamaica right now, still chilling.
Yeah, and I'm doing something wrong because I'm 40 right now.
He been retired. He's like, yo, I got 10 cribs paid off, cars, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. So it's like, you know, the older I get, the more I realize and see, you know, from even then when I realized what he was doing, and what I'm trying to do is like, yo, tangible assets, you know what I'm saying? Some shit that you can like leave your kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't really get no bigger and deeper than an asset land.
So you basically had a good, strong support team growing up, right? You had the right direction of where to go, left and right. You know what I'm saying? So how many times did you actually follow that? I guess that's the main question I should ask.
Like I said, you know, I got into a lot of trouble young, man. I did a lot of stupid shit when I was in my 20s. You know, I'm in my 30s now. I'm trying to be my grown man, next level shit, you know. I'm getting ready, matter of fact, what is it, November, December? I've been out of the music industry for about 2 years. People don't even realize it, because guess what? It's like, I was working so hard for the last 5 years, I recorded all kind of shit. I got a whole album with the biggest Israel Hebrew artists. I got like over 20 collabos with different Latin artists, hip hop niggas. So like a lot of people have been releasing songs for me, collaboration I did with them, videos and songs and whatever, over the last 5 years. So I ain't even been putting out none of my own music since 2018. The last song I put out was with Wayne Wonder.
Yeah.
And since then, I done had like 4 or 5 songs, videos released. But needless to say with that, I'm getting ready 2021. It's been, I put out maybe like 5, 6 mixtapes and like 3 EPs. I never put out an album in my whole career. Never.
Yeah,
Up to today, you've never put an album out?
Never.
I feel you. I was the same way. The Blinders is actually the first album.
All EPs. All EPs.
Nowadays, it seems like people ain't even doing EPs. Everybody just dropping singles.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. Because it's a single market, you know. But still, like I'm ready to release a body of work, you know, a whole full album.
You got a title for it yet?
Tracks?
I do have a title, but I'm not 100% sure I'm gonna go with it.
Okay.
You know, but I'm thinking maybe like 12 songs.
Full album.
Yeah, I got Elephant Man song unreleased.
Well, technically, a full album is not how many songs you put in, and it's actually the time. If it's under 30 minutes, it's an EP. If it's over 30 minutes, it's an album.
Word?
It's an LP. Yeah.
Shit.
I thought EP was 46
Technically, Blinders is the EP album because it's about 30 minutes, even though it's 12 tracks.
So you got at least an hour worth of music drop.
Yeah. I got unreleased songs with Elephant Man. Shout out the Energy God. I got unreleased songs and music with Jacure. That's a fucking. I can't wait to release that
Jacure,
song.
that's a big reggae artist.
I can't wait to release that song. I got 2 shorts. First.
DJ 47 should be there, have the exclusive, but you know, I'm just saying.
Gotcha. 2 shorts, first reggae song ever.
Yes, sir. What's the name of that record?
Well, you got that record, so you can premiere that all day.
Well, you can say it right now. We can premiere it right now.
DJ 47.
Go ahead, promote it right now.
Brand new single, shout out. You already know, man. It's your boy Shifta. Too short. It's called Liquor Freak.
It's another exclusive, only from DJ 47.
Oh yes, sir. Yo, so I like how you jumped back into music, man. Cause we gonna wrap it up, but we gonna talk a little bit about music. You know, let's get to the basics, like top 5. Then
let's do it.
Who's your top 5?
Top 5. Dead or alive?
Both. Don't matter.
Yeah. Shit. Biggie. Mandatory. DMX.
We haven't heard nobody say DMX yet.
Until today.
They fucking crazy, man. Flesh My Flesh, Blood of My Blood album.
Yeah.
Classic. Actually, I rate artists not by one song or one album or their whole career. I look at the body of work. Meaning like, yo, I'm gonna think back to one fucking album you had. It was a classic.
That just hits you, right?
That shit, okay.
But that's exactly what I'm getting at. What hits you? You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get into that.
Number 3.
50
Who's
Cent.
number 3?
50.
Get Richard Died Fucking Trying was a classic.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Richard Died.
Even the movie.
The one he came out with before Richard Died, Get Richard Died, the mixtape he did with Lloyd Banks and Tony Yayo.
His whole career.
Yeah.
Straight up. Shout out 50 Cent. Matter of fact, we actually are working on a situation with them. I can't go into too much details, but they got their liquor company in Branson. You will see that in Baza Guy's new video.
Okay.
We are getting ready to bring that and put that out in Jamaica and the Bahamas.
Yes,
we
sir.
are going to be the exclusive distributors for that liquor company. Shout out Branson Liquor and 50 Cent.
All right, that's what's up.
Big move. That's number 3.
That's 3. We got who? We got Biggie. We got X. We got 50. We got 2 more. I mean, yo, it could be reggae, it could be showgay. It don't have to be hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It could be anybody.
You know that.
Okay.
We gonna keep it hip hop.
Once we said Dead or Alive, we didn't just mean hip hop, like Dead or Alive artist, period.
Oh, well, Bob Marley, come on. That's
Yo.
Right?
I got a whole face tatted on my arm. That's a fact.
And that should have been number 1.
Oh, but see,
But we're not in order. We're not doing it in order. We're not doing it. So you got one more. One more.
I mean, it got to be MJ. We can't leave him out top.
MJ, Michael Jackson, in case everybody don't know. Man, but you left that hole. You ain't messing with Jay like that?
I do.
He's
He's cool.
cool. He's cool. He ain't in my top 5, but he cool.
He's not in my top 5 rapper. I ain't gonna lie. He's like, he might be top 10. You know what I mean? I like Jay. No disrespect. Shout out. You know, I fuck with the whole Rock, Debo, me, fucking Mem Bleak, True Life, Jay Allin, but you know.
Yeah.
I just like what I like. That's
Yeah, no, go ahead. You know, that's the reason why we ask this question to everybody. Just like we about to ask this next famous question from the One Shot Deal podcast. You know what it is? If you were,
ask it? Oh, okay.
You want to ask it?
No, go ahead. You already started. It's on you.
If you were trapped in a deserted island and you could only take 3 albums with you.
Which albums?
Any 3 albums. Independent artists, famous artists. I mean, you trapped in this desert island, you gotta rock to this music all day, and you only have 3 albums you can take with you. Which one we taking?
Gotta be Bob Marley's album, The Greatest Hits.
Okay.
It's mandatory.
Yes, sir.
Cause I might get crazy, like I'm like, fuck, nah, chill, man. Like, stuff on this fucking album.
We got Bob Marley we taking along with us.
Number 2.
Yeah, that's that pressure.
Dum, 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 dum.
I mean, I was gonna do it, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna be like,
You slept.
I know, but I didn't know if I was, disrespectful. Oh!
Take your time, Shifta.
I mean, there's a lot of music you listen to over your years. Independent artists, well-known artists, you know.
Local artists.
Mm-hmm. Around the corner artists. Artists you performed with.
Damn, that's a rough one. Flesh of my flesh.
There you go. I mean, you got the top 5. You know, there you go. So you got X.
Mandatory. And
I don't. You think he gonna do it?
No,
I don't think he gonna.
definitely
Yeah,
not.
I don't think he gonna do it.
Boys to Men.
Boys to Men. Hold on. This nigga said Boys to Men.
Hey, I said.
Boys to Men? Hold on, Shifta. Hold on. I ain't heard no R&B talk from you all night long.
I'm born on fucking Valentine's Day.
Okay. All right. I forgot what I forgot your birthday. I forgot your birthday, dog. And now it all came full circle. But
I guess he said he's trapping. He didn't say I ain't gonna have no girls out there and shit. That's what he was saying, you know.
hey, my dog said Boys to Men, boy. Damn.
Yo,
Shifta, let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you something.
What you gonna tell him?
We be saying this to artists like, how you ain't pick your own album,
Your
dog?
own music, bro.
But then,
What?
he technically doesn't have an album.
I don't.
That's true. So he get a pass?
I don't know if he gets a pass. Let's see.
Do he get a pass?
Let's see if he fix. Let's see what he says.
Let's see what he says. What he says to not naming his music.
You name other people's shit. You've been in the game. That's what makes you eat, and you ain't gonna take your own shit, brother. Come on, Shifta, spit it to me.
I'm my own artist. I can perform.
He said it. He did it. You did it. Hey. That's what I said.
Damn, shout out to 509. He's the first one who said it first. You know, again, I was always hoping that of the 3 albums, you know what I'm saying, one of them would have been, the artist album.
Gotta
you know?
be like, I'm bringing my own shit. You know what I'm
because
saying?
I spit hot fire. Who the 5 greatest MCs? Dalan.
But the fact that you say, since you know your own shit, you can perform your own stuff, you good. That's why you taking other people's albums. That I can understand too. So he kind of did it. He did.
Yeah. You know.
Is there anything else?
Guess what, Shifta? If I'm trapped in the deserted island, I'm bringing my motherfucking album and I'm bringing your music. How about that? You know, you don't need to bring it. I'll bring the music for you.
I appreciate you, my brother.
You know what I'm saying? Shifta.
Where can we find you on Instagram?
Well,
Shifta. Shifta Timeless. Instagram.
Facebook. Everything Shifta Timeless.
Twitter. Yep. Shifta Timeless.
All right. And YouTube, where can we find you? What songs or where can we subscribe?
Go to type in Shifta, SHIFTA. Do You Wanna, Ganja Shop, bunch of records, you know.
You guys got a channel on there?
Yeah. It's Fras Crew.
Fras Crew.
YouTube Fras Crew.
All right. And you want to give a shout out to anybody?
Man, listen, shout out everybody been supporting my career, been following me, been with me on this journey, all the media, press, you know, just the almighty. At the end of the day, you know, there's no me without y'all, because y'all give me the motivation, inspiration, put this shit out.
Yeah, so when you saying ain't nothing me without y'all, is there anything that your fans, something about you that your fans may not know about you?
Man, I'm an open book. Like I said today, ask me any question, any situation, you know. I mean, fuck. We all go through shit in life. It's real life we live, you know what I'm saying? We grow, we learn, we build, ups, the downs, you know what I mean? The lessons that come across. So I feel like I try to, you know, obviously I live my own life, you know, social media, there's a lot of outlets and shit nowadays. People can really like know who you are. What
Slide in your DMs real quick.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, you know, when I post shit, like, I post shit that, you know, represents me. Like, one day I might be clowning, making jokes, fucking around. Another day I might be some serious shit, some corporate shit, some business shit, some music shit, studio shit. I try to keep them like as in tune to me as they can, because...
So basically, if they want anything they can ask, they can DM you and ask you, right?
All day.
So what's the upcoming singles we got coming out? What should we be looking forward to?
First single dropping in February called Tick Tock.
TikTok.
TikTok.
And what is that record about?
TikTok.
It's a dance. It's gonna be a dance record. It's, I don't even know how to say it. It's like I sampled and remixed the old school song that we all familiar with, but it's gonna blow your fucking mind when you hear it. You'll be like, wow.
Who's on it? You?
Shout out my nigga Pleasure P on the hook. I got a left side. And trust me when I say that record's coming January, February. Dance, video, the whole nine. Right after that, I'm dropping the record with Too Short. Probably March. You know, getting ready to shoot the video for all that shit.
Did you send me the TikTok record as well or no?
Nah.
Oh, I can't get that exclusive.
It ain't ready yet.
It ain't ready yet. All right. Well, when it's ready, you got the email.
Mandatory. It'll be ready in like 2 weeks. Because right now we focus on my artist. Shout out Boss got in the building. Like I said, we got a song called Botanist 14 dropping December fucking 18th.
You guys ever think about doing an album together?
Oh, we got songs together. We got a whole lot of songs together, you know. You're going to see Timeless 2021. There's a lot of shit going on. Whether you smoking the weed, whether you listen to the music.
You just got your hands in all types of pots right now, huh?
Man, listen, man.
Stirring it up.
That's all hey, listen. We're in the land of opportunity, guys. We out here to
can't be sleep.
Go for it all. Why not? You don't try, you never gonna know what can happen or not. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. For real.
All right, one last thing. Your word associations.
Word associations.
All right. Music.
Life.
Family.
Forever.
Love.
Never.
Oh.
Money.
All.
Freedom.
Fuck yeah. I'm sorry, I gotta answer that one for fuck yeah.
Speech.
Nice.
Timeless.
Forever.
Shifta.
Timeless.
Shifta, it was a pleasure, man. I appreciate you.
Love my brother.
Letting us into your little spot.
I'm saying.
Your little piece in the sky, baby.
I appreciate y'all.
And we out.
Shout out to DJ47.
There you go. SeaDev right there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we gonna do it right now. And you got every artist you got, you need to bring them to the table so we can knock them out the park and interview them and line them up. Let's go.
All right. And it's a wrap, baby.
What's up, world? It's your boy DJ47. Thanks for tuning in to our YouTube page. If you like what you see, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to us as we hit you with new videos every week. 1.